Today is Sunday, February 16th. This is the 1967 original vintage timing cover for my friend Michael Lee. Going to go to South Bend, Indiana. And this is the replacement unit, and it includes the 4 original 1/4 20 screws and the 5/16 18 extended length screw. Now if we look over here to the water pump, we can see that we have the 4 holes for the 1/4 20 screws. 3, 4, and then we have this very, very long fitting hole for the extended length screw. And because we have an extended length to diameter ratio in this particular location, in the latter years of 67, the original water pump was bored out from 1/4 20 to 5/16 18 thread, providing additional strength so as to facilitate a good mounting onto the timing cover without stressing and breaking these very narrow 1/4 20s. So we have the 1/4 20 screws in 4 locations used for the short length, and for the extended length to diameter ratio we have the 5/16 18. Now those correspond here. Here's the 5/16 18 thread. Here's the 1/4 20. So often you'll see this extended length 5/16 18 in this singular position only for the extended length mounting hole of the original vintage water pump. Okay, so this unit is going to be going out to Michael Lee. I'm going to include the 1 5/16 18 extended length screw, and I'm going to include 4 of the brand new 1/4 20s. These are all grade 8 hardened bolts, original period correct, smaller hex head on the 1/4 20s. Okay, and he's going to be using his own existing water pump. One important feature of the water pump is to make sure that it was properly milled in this location so that the flange head of the screw has a good bearing surface. In some of the original 65 and 66 and very early 67 water pumps, you'll see a very small rounded lip, which again accentuates the problem with the extended length to diameter, causing those screws to snap. So for those of you who are familiar with the 67 cast aluminum timing cover, you're also experienced with the problem of the screws breaking in the timing cover specific to the extended length, singular extended length mounting bolt. So in that mounting bolt we use the 5/16 18. So I'm going to go ahead and take some viewing of this beautiful condition timing cover. Normally, because of the anodic-cathodic reaction between the cast iron engine block and the cast iron water pump against the aluminum body, along with the presence of the solvents in the coolant, you get an anodic-cathodic reaction that causes electrolysis and eroding away of this cast aluminum timing cover. In this case, we have a beautiful one coming off of a 30,000 mile original mileage engine. Okay, one thing that is of specific interest is the cavity for the sprocket gears, and this is the sprocket gear setup for the pump, and it has been removed in order to photo document the beautiful integrity and smooth surface of the cavity. Okay, so this unit will be packaged up. I'm not going to be sending a water pump to Michael since he's using his own existing water pump. If, Michael, your water pump has a smaller hole to accommodate a 1/4 20, make sure you bore it out before applying your water pump. You certainly don't want to apply the water pump and try to bore it out afterwards, because that'll be a disaster. So make sure you got a 5/16 opening and you've bored out this particular extended length mounting hole in order to facilitate the use of the 5/16 18 extended length mounting bolt, flange mounting bolt.